Did Captain Ginyu take over WWE and do a little body swap with SmackDown? Because just like the ending of Stranger Things, this episode of Raw was very underwhelming. Coming into this, I was super excited. I'm like, okay, a couple big matches, the world title match, IC title match, I was very excited for. Women's tag match, I was excited for that. But it's just like, like, let's go through the top 5 moments of the show. First of all, the crossover was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. When I was like, okay, how is this Stranger Things crossover gonna work? I'm not gonna lie. They had the little graphics with the Demogorgons. That'd be a little transition thing. The stage was unique. It was nothing special, just like a van and a couple little miscellaneous things here and there, but added some aesthetic to it. The camera work was unique as well. They did the upside down thing for the upside down world and the little camera tricks, which was pretty cool. Each like segment was a chapter that was really cool and had like the little tagline. I remember Becky's was like, and it's not just her saying it. That was cool. I love that. Just little small stuff like that. Really enjoyed. Crossover was a success. If they're gonna do crossovers like that, keep it like that. Stuff like don't go with the actual, you know, advertise with the wrestlers and the backstage segments and we don't need that. We don't. Or the tables or ladders, whatever, chairs. We don't need that. Just if you go and do a crossover, do it how you did today. Have no problem if they do stuff like this going forward. I got no problem with it because they did a pretty good job. The tag match opened up the show a little bit predictable. I think we all knew that Rhea and Io was gonna win, but pretty good match regardless. Um, the Gunther segment was pretty cool. He was being just very disrespectful. He kept calling off AJ, did let him talk. Kept disrespecting Cena like he has been for the last month, and he got slapped, and he deserved it. Because you're not about to keep cutting me off over and over again and not expect me to slap you right in your face. That's crazy. But they fight next week in Germany. About time, because it's like, come on, all right. At a certain point, we got to start moving forward, and I'm glad they're finally moving forward with something, because it's been a month since the match happened. Next week will make a month, so it's like, okay, finally, we're actually moving forward with the story here, so that's cool. I guess that rules out Gunther for AJ's last match. We don't even know when he's retiring. For all we know, he can retire tomorrow or next week. For all we know, so we don't know. Maybe at least we get one more WrestleMania, maybe another SummerSlam at most. I don't really see him doing the whole John Cena thing. I don't think that's really AJ's style. Get it? See it? Anyway, yeah, cool match. Very excited for that. That's about to be a banger. Um, During a commercial break for some reason, and not during the actual show, they revealed that Javon Evans is officially a Raw superstar. So NXT is like very, very depleted right now in the men's roster. Trick is gone, Javon is gone. So it's literally just Oba, Ricky, Ethan, and I guess like Miles Bourne. I guess that's someone they're really looking forward to, and then I guess Leon Slater as well, but he's not technically an NXT guy. So it's like, yeah, and with the Oba vignettes, I'd imagine at least by the Raw after WrestleMania, he'd be on the main roster at that point. So it's like, what are they going to do with NXT? I don't know, but I'm glad to see some fresh talent on here. He's on Raw. Shout out to that. The Usos came out, said absolutely nothing. Stephanie Valkyrie got packed up by Raquel. Love to see it. Probably gonna do the whole thing we did with Tiffany and Jade, where she's injured, but she goes to the match injured, and I guess they do something with that. I don't know. We'll see. Probably do that Saturday main event. That's in 3 weeks or so, like 2 3 weeks. So that's something to look forward to. Maybe Royal Rumble. Maybe I don't see Royal Rumble, but like I think definitely Saturday's main event will probably be where this match takes place. So, pretty solid. Liv versus Lyra was okay. And then you had the main event, which was a good match, fun, but it had a lot of botches. It's like, Jesus, what happened? Did they? I don't know what was happening with the preparation for this match, but it was a lot of botches, a lot. And it was like, oh, there's little slip ups here and there. Like, no, it was like glaringly obvious. It was a lot of botches. Obviously there were shenanigans with the Vision. Penta, Dragon Lee, and Ray came out to do, the babyface thing and save the guy. So that's probably gonna be a 6-man tag next week. So that's about to be cool. The ending was a little questionable. Like Braun put him through the announce table, put him in the ring, and then he got kicked in the face once, and then GTS, and that was it. That was a little questionable, but overall, I have no problem with the Punk winning. I was actually winning clean because I guess the Vision did technically get involved in Paul Heyman, but like, you know, he won. He pinned him, right, fair and square. No external stuff regarding him. So it's like, that's definitely not the last time we'll see it. I think we would definitely at least see it either at Elimination Chamber or just Mania, either or. So yeah, that was it. Raw was very disappointing. Um, we'll see how they do next week. Hopefully, it's better. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. They got a new theme. It's Godzilla for some reason. Why is I thought they were gonna do a new song, a new genre, something, but nope. It's Godzilla by Eminem. So expect to hear that song a million times every week, and I am not looking forward to that. But that was my thoughts on Raw. Let me know yours in the comments while you're down there. Let me hear your thoughts. Drink water. Have a good day.